Okay, so we have President Xi, former President Hu, translator How, former Premier Wen, you for the Ministry of Finance, me for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and 2 Communist Party officials, Ho and Kuhn. Likes. I'll go tell the president.
Who is it?
Mr. President, sorry to wake you. I'm here to go over the seating arrangements for the dinner party with the Chinese.
Make it quick. A contractor is replacing our entire roof for free.
Did you say something, sir?
No, nothing.
Oh, by the way, sir, there's talk that the Chinese are working on gain-of-function virus research that, if leaked, could cause a worldwide pandemic.
Mikey boy, come on. You're overreacting. How bad could it be?
Worse than SARS, Mr. President.
SARS? That was a sniffle. You think I'm afraid of a little Wang Chung virus? We'll be fine. I know I'm going to make a great deal with China. So let's get to it.
Yes, sir. Let's start with President Xi of China, who will be seated right across from you.
Xi?
Yes, sir. Mr. Xi has a lot to talk with you about.
Oh, no wonder why she didn't get any of my jokes. You know, funny name to be called Mr. Xi. I always love a strong, beautiful woman. Not Macho Man strong, more like Catwoman, but...
Sir, Mr. Xi is a he.
Oh, one of those. You know, I love the trans people. I have been the biggest supporter of transgender rights in the history of this country. In fact, in the history of the world.
No, Mr. President. President Xi is a man.
Ah, that explains why they say Mr. Xi. What do you call that? Butch or something?
Xi is and has always been a man, to my knowledge, sir.
So she's in the closet then. Great job. We'll use that dirt if we need to.
Thank you, sir. Let's move on. Who will also be there? Who is the former president of China?
I don't know. Let me think. That shiny bald guy, right?
No. Who is the former president?
I'm thinking kind of fat, big cheeks, killed a lot of people. I mean, huge numbers gone, wiped out. And you see his face all over China.
Who, Mr. President?
Oh, I got it. Laughing Buddha.
Sir, look. Xi will sit next to who?
I don't know. You tell me.
I am. Xi will be next to who?
I don't know. Tell me.
Who, Mr. President, who?
I don't know. Who?
Yes, sir.
Yes, what?
Who will sit next to Xi?
I'm asking you.
I'm telling you.
What's his name?
Who?
The Chinese official.
Who?
The man seated next to Xi.
Who?
Slanty eyes.
They don't say that anymore, Mr. President.
Who is sitting next to Xi?
Yes, sir.
Look, Mike, you're really starting to push my buttons. And everyone tells me I'm a very nice guy, one of the nicest guys around, if not the nicest.
Why, apologies, Mr. President. Let's continue. Now, President Xi's translator will be sitting on his other side. That's how.
That's how what?
That's how Xi will know what you're saying.
How?
Yes, sir.
I'm asking, she will know how?
Of course, they're good friends.
Who?
No, how, sir.
Mike, how will she know?
With how, sir. How will translate.
I don't know. Through the Google?
No, through how, sir.
You mean through who? Speak English, dummy.
Sir, who will not be translating?
Definitely not me.
Oh, no, sir. She doesn't speak English.
Obviously. That's why Mr. Xi has a translator.
Yes, how?
I don't know.
Through how, sir?
You mean through who?
Who is not translating?
Me. My favorite word.
Of course not, sir. Me doesn't speak a lick of English.
I'm starting to believe that.
Anyway, sir, how will also translate for who?
I don't know.
For a who, sir?
I don't know.
For who? Who?
Shh, quiet, Mike, quiet. There's an owl in the room.
Sir, I'm telling you, she will translate for who?
If Mr. Xi is translating, why does she need her own translator?
No, not she. How?
No idea. Who knows?
Who certainly does know, Mr. President.
Sure. Crackpot.
Now, a delegate from the Ministry of Finance, you, will sit next to who? And who will sit next to Xi?
I don't know. Who?
Yes.
Who?
Yes.
Yes, who?
That's right.
I don't know. Who?
You do know. Who?
I have no idea.
You just said it, sir, and I just told you. Who?
You're telling me and then asking me who?
Correct, sir.
Mike, I am this close to firing you. I mean forcing you to resign. There are many people who would love this job.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. President, but how can you fire you? You doesn't work for us.
How can you say something like that?
You never said that. I did.
Of course I never said that, but you don't seem to have confidence in my leadership.
None of them do. You is a Chinese apparatchik.
Me? Not working for the U.S.? What are you implying?
Nothing, sir. Me also works for the Chinese.
You work for the Chinese?
That's what I've been trying to tell you this whole time.
When did this begin?
Decades, I would think.
Why did you do it?
Don't really know, sir. For money, prestige, connections, a whole host of reasons.
Resign immediately.
Wait, why? What, Mr. President?
You just said you've worked for the Chinese for decades.
No, not me, sir. You.
Now you're accusing me of working for the Chinese?
They both do, sir. Me and you.
No. I work for Vladimir. Never mind. For the last time, who am I sitting next to at this dinner?
Me.
Great. You could provide the intel.
I just said that you is not on our side, Mr. President. You have security clearance?
Of course I have security clearance. I'm the president. And stop referring to me in the third person. You sound like some postmodern liberal quack.
I'm talking about the Chinese.
And I'm talking about you sitting next to me.
I'm not sitting at your table, sir.
Then who is?
Absolutely. But me will sit on your right.
Great. So you will be there.
No, sir. I will not. Me will.
Yes, you. Our Secretary of State.
No, not me. Me.
Yes, you.
No, sir. You is next to me. And me is next to you.
That's what I've been saying. You will be sitting next to me.
Now you've got it.
Great. So you'll be sitting next to me.
No, sir. No, I will not. Me will.
Yes, you. I'm next to you.
No, you're not. You're next to me.
You will be next to me, but I'm not next to you. Can't you speak English?
You speak some English, sir.
I speak English very good, thank you. Now, will you be sitting next to me or not?
Once again, sir, it will be me, a delegate from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
So you do work for the Chinese. I always knew with a name like that, Mike.
It's Mike, Mr. President. Mike, like microphone?
Oh, like a tiny telephone. Gotcha.
No, sir. Sir, we're almost finished. Next to how will be when. When was the premiere?
For the next season of RuPaul's Drag Race? They haven't announced it yet.
No. When was the premiere of China?
China. Oh, you mean like the one where the woman dresses like a warrior? Kind of like Mr. She?
No, sir. That's Mulan. What I mean is that China's old premiere, when, is next to how and across from you.
I thought I'm across from Mr. She.
You are, sir. And next to me, the Foreign Affairs row.
Do you or do you not work for the Chinese?
Of course I do not work for the Chinese, sir. I am loyal to my country and served it proudly. And everyone knows that.
Like who?
No, I don't talk to him, sir.
Talk to who?
No.
No what?
I said I don't talk to who, Mr. President.
You tell me.
Nobody. Not to how, who, you, or me. I am an American.
You are a nut job.
Sir, let's get through this, please. 2 other Chinese Communist Party officials will be there, Ho and Kun.
Boy, they really call a spade over there.
Ho has said she's very interested in speaking with you.
Have we ever met?
No.
Do I owe her money?
No.
Thank God.
The only question is, sir, do you want Ho or Kun to sit on your other side?
Well, I mean, either is perfectly fine. I don't see color. I don't have a racist bone spur in my body. I love the blacks.
Mr. President.
Sure, put the Ho next to me.
Miss Ho, Mr. President.
Is Kun, well, you know.
Of course not. Sir, with all due respect, if we could just review this, I will be on my way. Now, President Xi is across from you. You is next to who?
Easy. I'm next to the Ho.
Miss Ho, Mr. President. And you is next to who and me?
You and Miss Ho?
Miss Ho, sir. Miss Ho.
Boy, even the call girls in China expect fecal piety.
Filial piety, Mr. President. Now, how is next to Xi and the old premier? When?
Who knows? Never saw Mulan.
When is next to Hao and Kun?
Keep your voice down.
And Ho is next to you.
Just as I like it. Will their vice president be there?
No, sir. Vice President Xi Shan has a prior engagement and can't make it.
Too bad. I was really looking forward to meeting their president of vice. So much to talk about. So Mr. Xi is on the left and I'm on the right, no?
More like the far right, sir, according to CNN.
Fake news. Well, Mike, I've gotten a bit hungry. Order me some Chinese food.
Yes, sir. General So's?
They're bringing in the military? You know, I have tremendous respect for our great veterans, unless they were captured. I was about to fight in Vietnam. I worked with veterans at Ground Zero on that awful, awful day that we'll always remember, 7/11. And I've done more for veterans than any president. Okay, start driving. Nobody has better directions than I do. In half a mile, make a right.
Okay, now what?
You were supposed to go straight.
What? You said make a right.
No, dummy, I said make the light, not make a right.
What? I know what I heard. You clearly said make a right.
Obviously not. Maybe watching all of that fake news CNN damaged your ears.
What? Are you trying to gaslight me?
No.
ears are fine.
Maybe you were daydreaming
You know,
like
what kind of
Sleepy Joe
GPS
Biden.
says
What
make the
can I
light
say?
anyway?